Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Quick Creations, and today's video is one of the highly requested videos of all time. You guys wanted us to make different types of nachos, and here we are. We bring to you two different types of nacho recipes along with best served dips.
So guys, we're going to be showing you 4 different recipes in this video. The timestamps to all these recipes will be there in the description box below. But we recommend that you watch the entire video so that you get to know 4 recipes. And without further ado, let's get quick creating. So the first nachos recipe is going to be cheese nachos recipe, which is our favorite, along with lip smacking smoky salsa dip.
So to start off with, we're going to take a big kadhai or a pot, and to that we're going to add some water. When our water starts to simmer, we are going to add some salt to it and we're going to bring it to a boil. Using a wooden spatula, we're going to make sure that all the salt dissolves in the water, and then we're going to add some rice flour or chawal ka atta. Using a wooden spatula, we're going to mix it all well. We are using rice flour here because it is easily available in Indian homes. And then we're going to add some garlic butter, some cheddar cheese powder and some oregano to bring a good taste in that rice flour. Using a spatula, we're going to mix it all really well. We're going to add some water if we feel that our dough is a little dry. Then using a spatula, we're going to mix it all together. Once that's done, we're going to cover it with a lid and we're going to let it cook for about 2 minutes on low flame. Now we're going to take out our dough in a big bowl. Make sure that your bowl is well dusted with some rice flour. And then we're going to knead our dough for about 5 minutes. Once that's done, we're going to set it aside, and on a chopping board, we're going to dust some rice flour and we're going to take a small portion of the dough. Using a rolling pin, we're going to roll it into a thin sheet. Don't worry if the edges of the sheet are not perfect. The shape also doesn't need to be exact circular shape. It can be of any form. Make sure that you just make a thin sheet out of it. Once that's done, we're going to prick the dough well using a fork. We are doing this step so that our dough doesn't puff up when we are going to fry it. Now using a pizza cutter, we are going to slice off the edges like so. Then we are going to make some vertical slits in this manner, and then we are going to cut out the triangles for our nachos. All our triangles have been cut and it's time to deep fry our nachos. In hot oil, we are going to throw in all our nachos. We're going to fry them on low heat for about 5 minutes until they become golden brown in color. Make sure that your oil is hot enough, as in when you put a nacho chip, your oil should start sizzling. Using a strainer, we're going to take out all our nacho chips like so. Look at it, it should be of a golden brown color. We're going to take out all these nacho chips on a tissue paper so that the excess oil gets drained away. We're going to let these nacho chips cool, and meanwhile let's make our salsa dip. For making a salsa dip, we're going to take a big bowl. To that we're going to add finely chopped tomatoes, finely chopped onions, some finely chopped garlic cloves, and we're also going to add some coriander leaves or dhania patti. Then we're going to add some garlic paste, which is completely optional, and some tandoori mayo. You can totally skip garlic paste and tandoori mayo, but it brings a really good taste to our dip. Now we're going to add in some salt as per taste and some dried herbs. We have used oregano over here. We're also going to add some cheddar cheese powder. It gives a really good taste to our dip, so make sure that you add that. Then using a spoon, we're going to mix all the ingredients well, and then we're going to add some chopped green chilies. This is completely optional, you can totally skip it. We like our dip to be a little spicy, that's why we have added it over here. We're going to mix all these ingredients well, and then we're going to set it aside. To make our salsa dip a little smoky, we're going to take a saucepan, and then we're going to roast tomatoes and red chilies on this saucepan. We're going to roast them for about 3 to 4 minutes on low flame. Keep a close eye on them and make sure that they don't get completely burnt. Once they're well roasted, we're going to take them out in a mixer grinder. We're going to blend them all together to form a thin paste. And we're going to pour this paste into our mixture. This is going to make our salsa dip smoky and spicy, and it's going to give a really nice taste to our salsa dip. We've also added some red chili powder to give that red color to the dip, but you can totally skip this. We're going to make sure that we mix it all well using a spoon. Now we're going to set aside our salsa dip and let's check on those nachos. Our nachos are all set to be coated with some cheese powder. For that, we're going to take a plastic container like so, and we're going to throw in some cheddar cheese powder in the plastic container. We're also going to add some red chili powder, and we're going to mix these two powders well with a spoon. Now we're going to throw in all our nacho chips in this container. The oil from our nachos must be drained out by now, and it's the perfect time to coat them with some cheese powder. We're going to shake our container really well until all our nachos are well coated with the cheese powder. Look at it, guys, our nachos are well coated with the cheese powder, and it is time to serve our nachos with a smoky salsa dip. Our cheese nachos are ready and they go really well with the smoky salsa dip. Just look at them, guys, they are super crispy and super crunchy. The cheese powder gives a sweet and tangy taste to our nachos, and it is best served with a smoky salsa dip. All the flavors get totally balanced out that way. If you end up making these cheese nachos, let us know in the comment section below. Hope you guys enjoyed this nacho recipe with chawal ka atta or rice flour.
These cheese nachos recipes is so delicious and you're gonna love these nachos. It's gonna become your favorite in no time, and believe us guys, it's not gonna stay in your home for much long. You're gonna wanna eat these nachos as soon as you make them.
Don't worry if you finish them up. We've got masala nachos coming up next. We're going to prepare masala nachos using leftover rotis, which is a very common phenomenon in the Indian homes. And we're also going to show you our favorite cheesy dip, which goes really well with these masala nachos. So let's begin. To make our masala nachos, let's take some leftover rotis. We had some leftover rotis from the other night and we've taken about 3 rotis. Now using a pizza cutter, we're going to cut off the edges of the roti, and then we're going to make the vertical slits much like we made in our cheese nachos. Then we're going to cut them into triangles like so to make our nacho chips. Now if you have a fulka or a layered roti from the other night, then what you can do is you can just take out the outer covering of the roti and then you can cut it using a pizza cutter or a slicer. Once our rotis are sliced into triangles, we're going to set them aside, and now we're going to make the masala for our masala nachos. For that, we're going to take a small bowl, and in that we're going to add some red chili powder, some coriander powder or dhania powder, some cumin powder or jeera powder, and some dried herbs. We have used oregano over here. We're also going to throw in some cheddar cheese powder, and we're going to add some salt. If you don't find cheddar cheese powder, then don't worry, you can totally skip it. You can replace it with some pinch of sugar so that all the flavors get balanced out really well. Using a spoon, we're going to mix all the flavors together, and our masala for the nachos is totally ready. We're going to take out our masala on a plate like so, and we're going to set it aside. Now in a big bowl, we're going to take in some garlic paste, some corn flour, and some garlic butter. If you don't have garlic butter, you can totally replace it with some salted butter, and if you don't have garlic paste, then you can grind in some garlic cloves in the mixer jar and you can make a paste out of it. We're going to then add some water and we're going to whisk all of these ingredients really well. Now it's time to assemble our nachos. Then we're going to dip our roti nachos in our wet ingredients, then we're going to dust them with our masala, and then we're going to fry them in some hot oil. Now make sure that you fry them only for about 2 to 3 minutes until they turn a little golden brown. You want to make sure that you're keeping a close eye on them because they become super crispy in no time. You don't want your roti nachos to get burnt, so make sure that you take them out in 2 or 3 minutes. We're going to fry them from both the sides, and using a strainer, we're going to carefully take them out. We're going to let all the excess oil get drained off completely from our nachos, and we're going to let them cool for a little while. Till then, let's make the much awaited cheesy dip. For our cheesy dip, we're going to take a saucepan, and to that we're going to add some garlic butter. You can also replace garlic butter with some salted butter. Then we're going to add some maida, and using a wooden spatula we're going to mix it all really well. Now is the time to add some more maida to form a lumpy paste. Make sure that you cook the maida along with the oil for about 2 to 3 minutes and keep a close eye on it so that it doesn't get burnt. Once it turns into a golden brown color, it's a good time to add your milk. We are adding 1 cup milk over here, and then using a whisk we're going to whisk it all really well to remove any lumps. After 2 minutes you'll see that your milk starts to get a little thick. Now is a good time to add some black pepper, some oregano or dried leaves, and some salt for taste. Now if you see that your mixture starts becoming a little lumpy, you can add 2 tablespoons of milk over here. After mixing it well, we are going to add 2 slices of cheddar cheese or yellow cheese. It gives a good color to your cheesy dip and it also tastes brilliant. Now using a whisk, we're going to whisk all these ingredients really well to remove any lumps. Look at it guys, this is the consistency that we want for our cheesy dip. We're going to let our cheesy dip cool a little bit for about 5 to 10 minutes at room temperature, and then we're going to serve it with our masala nachos. These delicious and crunchy masala nachos go really well with the cheesy dip. The cheesy dip can also go really well with your garlic breadsticks or your pizza. But we're going to serve it with some masala nachos over here. Now generally leftover rotis are put to best use by making some churma. But here we have made some crispy and crunchy masala nachos using leftover rotis. Let us know if you like this way of making nachos. Thank you guys for watching this video. We really hope that you enjoyed these 2 different ways of making nachos. Let us know in the comment section below which one was your absolute favorite and which one would you like to try. Also, all the ingredients and the products that we have used are in the description box below as always, so go check them out.
If you like this video, then do give this video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button and bell button so that you get notified whenever we come up with a new quick creation. Also guys, we are coming up with a really cute and basic video this Monday, so stay tuned for that. And that's it for today guys, we'll see you next time. Bye.